I'll take you guys back to this one junkyard pick apart, which I got upset with their prices, but I need some plugs and I'm going to show you guys what they are if we find some, because I would like for you to look for them and I will pay you for all of them that you can get your hands on and send to me. So I've been down at the chiropractor again, brought my tools. I'm on my way home, but I figured we would check this one. We got a van stopped in the middle of the road here. I think they're going to push it. One other reason I really hate this junkyard is because they've got everything mixed together. Like, they don't have GM with GM, Ford with Ford, Chrysler with Chrysler. You just have to walk through everything to find what you're looking for. And they ask you what you're looking for when you go in. It's like when you're like me, you're looking for everything. So, but I need to get some of these plugs if I can. So when I get in there, if I find some, I'm going to show you what they are and how to get them for me. So I'll be back. Okay, so for the plugs I need, the truck has to have power windows and door locks. 81 through 97 Ford truck, not 97 Ford F-150, be 97 F-250, 350, the old body style. But I need the plug where the power window and door lock harness for the right door plugs in back here. So I'm going to set the camera up over here somewhere so I can show you exactly what I need out of this truck. So let me get it set up. All right, I got it set up. So I'm going to drop the glove box down and squeeze in this little thing here so it'll just come out. And you got a push pin here, but just grab a hold of this. Rip the kick panel out. We're looking for this plug right here. It comes out of the door. And it's easiest if you just got a pair of scissors and you cut it out. Then what I do is just push the, well, we don't need this either. You can unclip that and get it out of there. Push that up. Wiggle it back and forth, get it unplugged. Then you can take a little screwdriver or anything, take this red pin. I'm going to take these home and clean them up. I'm going to reuse them. Take the spacer out of it. You can reach right down in here and release these pins, pull each wire out. The other plug, you don't really need a pick, you can just use your finger, your thumb. Same way on this one. Push it to release it. Pull the spacer out. Then you can just pull these over with your finger. Little releases. This one here is the 87 to 91 body style. I'm going to be having trouble getting these plugs. they're drying up. So that's what I need, those 2 plugs and those 2 spacers. I'll pay you $4 for every single one of these little items of 4 that you can get me, and I'll put them in the dishwasher and clean them when I get them. So let's go see if we can find some more. Okay, this one's a 93. So same thing, you can just get a hold of this kick panel, pull it out of there. These are a little bit easier to get to. It's right here. And these were green through 93. Then in 94 they changed the plugs to black. But it doesn't matter what color they are. Again, we'll just get that out of there. Put your thumb on here and squeeze this up. They're no good if these tabs are broken. So they are hard to get unplugged too. Just wiggle it back and forth. Pull real hard. Again, push up, get in there, pry the spacer out, keep it, we need the spacers. And this is the one we got to have the pick to get down in here. And if it's easy for you guys, you could just get the whole plug, but they're probably going to charge you more money if they see wires in them, rather than empty plug shells. Just a piece of plastic. I make those plug and play keyless entries, and Ford has discontinued this side here for some reason. I don't know why. There's still plenty of these, and there's still plenty of the spacers, but I've bought all the last 300 I can get my hands on. So okay, same thing with this one. Push in to release it. Get under it and pry up, take it out. And then, like I say, you don't really need a pick. You can just push that down with your thumb. This one's a little bit harder with that tape on it. Let me cut it off. I don't have a knife, but there we go. I got 8 of these last week. I bought the last 300 that I know to exist. I just need it for the 92 through 7s. I got plenty to do on the other side with a different plug for the older ones. So there's another set right there. Those 4 things. We'll see what else we can find. Here's another brick nose. This thing has a transmission cooler on it. That's not something that one should leave here if they have one of these trucks that needs a cooling package, because that can save your transmission if you're doing any pulling. It had power windows and locks. Well, that one's being stubborn. Well, it's there. Go grab my tools. Oops, knocking the camera over. Again, we can get rid of that thing. Push up with your thumb. That one's really clean. Supposed to be close to 80 today, like a record high, flirting with the record high, and then the bottom's going to drop out this weekend. It's going to get cold. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys frequent junkyards. They've got these over on the other side in some Fox body Mustangs too, that drop down underneath the dash and go to the back. I've seen them in the doors of Tempos and Topazes, but you don't hardly see any of those anymore. I've seen them in gray too. Gray, green, black, they're all the same thing. There's another set. So we got 3 so far. Let's go see what else we can find. You know, honestly, this truck has a perfectly good tilt steering column in it too. If I had time, I'd take it out because they're getting hard to find and people pay good money for them. I'm telling you, there's money in junkyards, guys. If you've got access to them and you want to go, this stuff's drying up. Here's another one. That's got a big transmission cooler on it. This one, I don't know what year it is yet. It's a 95, so this plug should be black. Does have power windows and locks. You can usually tell by the body side XLT trim that it does. Oops, hit it with my hat. Are we focused? I can't tell. Yep, see, this one's black. I can clean this tape off there. Wipe the glue off of it. We're gonna push that up, get it off. Push up with your thumb. Wiggle it back and forth. are not easy to get unplugged. I'll keep repeating it. And now these got gray centers in them. You just don't ever know what that center spacer is going to be, what color it's going to be. Whatever color they decided to use that day. Yeah, this side right here is the only one that I can't seem to find. I can still find the spacers. And this side, I can't believe how I'm sweating right now. And this weekend, it's all going to change. But I like it being cooler to come to the junkyards. It's definitely a lot easier on a body. I'd much rather it be 40 degrees out than 80 when I'm in the junkyard. Okay, there's that one. I don't see the big gray spacer that I took out, which I've got extras of those at home anyway, but I don't know where the dang thing went flying to. Oh well, I'll stop it and find that and move on. Okay, I found that. See, these are black with gray spacers, but they're the exact same things as these greens and reds. So we've got 4 sets so far. Here's one that's got the door missing, which is probably bad. No, it's not bad because they cut the wire when they took the door off, so it's still here. So I'll get this one out. Okay, so I went to take this one out, and the side that you pry up on with your thumb is fine, but I realized this piece is missing. It's broke, so this one's no good. But this is the side that I'm looking for anyway. This is the one that I can't get anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. That gives us 4.5. Well, that's probably all we're going to get today for plugs, but here's what I'm talking about. See, you got a Lincoln Town Car here, and you got a Chevy Cruze sitting right behind it. You got a Mustang over there, and what appears to be a little old station wagon. GM, Ford Taurus, Pontiac. It's all mixed up. You can't, if you're looking for something in particular, you got to look at all of it. Oh yeah, look at this. Of course, they put all the foreign crap together. I mean, it's all still mixed up. Kia, Nissan, whatever that is, Mercedes. I mean, stuff that I don't care about. They put it all together, but everything else is mixed up. heck's this down here? Is it a checker or something? No, it's an old Mercedes of some sort. Some people might like it, but I have no use for it. Let's see what it says. "1968 Mercedes." Now the door won't open. That door won't open. These doors are open. Weird looking dash. Look at the sheepskin on the seats. Instrument clusters there. If anybody's looking for a 68 Mercedes, is this a vent window? Wow, it is a vent window crank. Well, somebody might be looking for one of those vent window regulators. Gotta say, that's really the only interesting thing I've seen so far. I'm about to wrap it up in here. I'm just strolling down through here, see if I find anything interesting. You guys can point it out to me in the comments if you see something that you think's cool. I like looking in these Lincolns just to see. Yeah, these little threshold things right here, I believe this one does, lights up. I got some of them at home. I thought it'd be cool to make some kind of wall art out of them. See there, you can power those up and that lights up, illuminates, you know, like little neon Lincoln. I thought about trying to make something out of those. Like I said, I got a pair at home. I'll try to remember to show them to you when I get back, what they look like lit up. There's your Cadillac. Cadillac Motor Car Division. Chrysler 300. I've got to get over there and show you guys that really cool junkyard that I keep telling you about that still has some old stuff in it. Interstate 64 up there. I'm not going back down there. Let's go see what they charge us for those plugs. Well, you guys ain't gonna believe this, but I go through there and it's some chick doing the checkout and she's like, "What are those?" I said, "They're empty plug shells." And she said, "Oh, you can have those, but check this out. Now I can get in here with this." Don't have to have the key anymore. So I wound up with 4.5 complete sets of those, and she gave them to me, so you can't beat that. But again, if you guys can find me those, I'll take all you can find. I'll pay you $4 a set, and I'll pay the shipping. All you gotta do is contact me. Let's get out of here. And as you're leaving here, if you want to, guys, right here, we got Scarlett's Strip Club. I've never been in that one. And then right up here on the left, we got Larry Flint's. Now, I got some buddies that come down here with me sometimes, and there's nothing doing. And we have to stop here at Larry Flint's. We're not stopping today because I don't have time. But they're usually packed. So, there's plenty to do down here. Alright, I'm going to get on the interstate. Okay, see? I've been buying these plugs in bulk like this. And this one is drying up. This one right here. What I do is I take this and I do this with those plugs, and I turn them into this. Like it was the third video I ever posted on YouTube. So that's why I need those plugs. If you know a place that's got a bunch of those old trucks, I'll pay you for them. Because this one right here is just about gone. I got the last 350, I think, of them. So it's the 92 to 97s. I can do them all for the... They install on the driver's side on the 81 through 91. So it takes a totally different plug, which is readily available. But you can get these plugs out of the 81 through 97 passenger side all day long if you can find them, but that's why I need them. So we'll put these others in the dishwasher. Okay, see, we're just gonna put them right through there, hang each one on there. That way when I run the dishes, these will come out like new. We wound up with 4.5 sets today. And then all these spacers, we're just gonna drop right in there in the silverware basket. So nothing happens to them, and they'll be clean when they come out. So that's that. And see, you'll find them in all these colors. These may be gray, green, black, all of them. Doesn't matter what color they are. I just need them. And I told you guys I'd show you these if I remembered, and I remembered. See how these are illuminated? That window is kind of messing things up, but they're definitely really bright, and I've just got them hooked right here to this 9-volt battery. So you could disassemble these things and make wall art out of them. I don't know, do some sort of like, I don't know, put them behind like some wood or some black plexiglass, and maybe use you a Lincoln hood ornament or something. Be great for a man cave or a bar or something like that. A lot of things are doing this now, so I gotta start grabbing them, making stuff like that and selling it, I guess. But I'm just gonna show you. Them things, you know, they're LED, so they'll run a long time off of a 9-volt battery. And in a setting like that, so. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I need a bunch of those plugs. If you guys, any of you guys can fix me up, probably another year and a half, they're going to be running out. I'll take all I can get. So if you can get them, contact me. I'll pay you for them. I'll pay for the shipping. I'd really appreciate it. And again, please hit that thumbs up and comment and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching.